A dog door is now
Got
live.
him.
Streaming DCS World, 56 OG Herc time, DCS.
There we go. Thank you. Alright, what's my nearest airbase? Best line. Alright, cool. Let's go. I don't need to be that high.
Tell me, I keep getting shut down in this thing. Last time I was on, I got shut down a bunch of times. The last time I was on in the Herc.
You have the option to spawn an escort with you if you like. A pair of F-18s for you that run cap.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
It's off your radio menu.
Good shot.
Yeah, it's other and then request escort.
Sweet. Presumably I have to be airborne.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you have to be airborne to. Oh, I guess you can spawn them on the ground, but they're just gonna land.
Yeah.
Because if you're too, that's the one thing I found out is if you're too close to the airbase, they're just gonna land.
Right.
That's gonna. I guess it's gonna run the script of like, hey, we're close enough to the airbase, we can just land.
Yeah.
Alright, do we have anything spawning at Beslan? Nothing yet. Alright, cool. So I can run an OV-10, come capture it. And then I'll come back and place down another Hawk battery. I might be able to strike Lima. Actually, you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna land and claim my points, and then I'm gonna strike Lima.
Best line, huh?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, while you're running Mavericks up there, then I can jump in an OV-10 and go capture Kilo, and then jump back into an A-10 once you get there, and then I'll strike Lima, and that'll take us to the end of tonight then.
Wait.
Because I don't think there's anything we can do with just the two of us.
Yeah, right.
Off of that, there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 SAM sites down there.
Yeah, that's a bit challenging.
And one's an SA-10. Actually, you know what? SA-10 doesn't look like it's active anymore. Did I come over and strike it in F-16 maybe?
Damn it, I could have sworn I
capture Kilo.
set up a key for getting comms to work in the Herc, but the button's not working. What the hell?
Mm-hmm. I think we can take Soga and Lug. Number 32 tonight.
Oh yeah?
Our radius. Yeah, it looks like the SA-10's, like the radar's there, but the launchers aren't? No. Where's the SA-10 site? There's one. Search. No track radar. Interesting. Yeah, I don't think I want a chance, and I'm still going to call in for strikes and for seed. We have like 9,000 points left, so I'm just gonna just non-stop pelt it with seed.
That'll do it. Select roll.
Which
Radio push to talk is set. Why is it not working? Good figure. Choose target from F10 menu, but I hit the button, nothing happens. Is it the right... Actually, maybe it's not. Maybe I've double bound that. Alpha, clear combo, radio push to talk. Is wrong. Do you know what the command is to get the comms menu up in the Herc?
usually it's backslash.
Yeah, no, that doesn't work. It's a different one.
No, it's whatever you bound it to. It should just say radio button menu or something like that, or radio menu button or something like that.
Not radio push to talk.
No, it's give me a second here. It is
Why is this thing stalled?
call radio menu, I believe. OTAS push to talk, call radio menu is what it says in the A10.
Let me test that.
Oh, actually, no, I can check in the Herc. Give me a second. Select,
Okay.
adjust, Hercules. It would be the communication menu. There we go. You'd be looking up for communication menu.
Cool. Thank you. What? Communications menu. There it is. That is slash. I don't think that works though.
That's backslash. That's the other slash. That's the one above your enter key.
That's what it is. Would explain it. Let's see if that works. Why can't I get over 146 knots in this thing?
Your flaps are usually deployed halfway. You have to
They're full up.
reel in your flaps for full speed.
Yeah, they're full up.
And, okay. Trying to think of what would stop you from going faster. Your troop doors deployed, and then is your gear down?
Gear is up. At least I thought it was. Maybe it's just I'm carrying a butt ton.
That also might be as well.
Yeah.
And if you're ascending too.
I am ascending, yeah. If you won't break 180.
Yeah, as long as you're over your V stall speed, you're good.
No, that button is still not working. What the hell?
Oh, we do have a we do have a kilo and bound in for kilo, I think. It's coming from Juliet. Perfect. With it, I'm gonna probably jump in at a 16 and strike a SAM site then.
Sweet. frustrated that's not working though. Communication menu. No, it's definitely a different one because Jimmy's chain. There's something locked. It's definitely not communication menu because that works on the ground, but it doesn't work in the air.
For certain airframes.
Altitude.
Yeah.
You know, the OV-10, it doesn't work in the air.
But he gave me a
it could be
different
the Herc as
bind.
well.
Yeah, there was a different bind, but I can't recall it.
No, because you should still be able to spawn in your F-18 escorts.
Pull up.
Ooh, I am low. And I am off center. Let's slip this one in real quick here. And butter.
Damn it! Yeah, Jimmy definitely. It wasn't the standard key. It's a different one.
Interesting.
Because that comms menu definitely works on the ground. But once airborne, you have to use something different.
Yeah.
Adjust controls. What format request may work?
So what do we have left to strike? We have Lima. Yeah, our helicopter's definitely getting there first. Yeah, let's go ahead and... Hello?
Hello.
Good evening, aviators.
Good evening.
How is everybody on this fine up?
Doing alright.
Can't complain. How you doing?
I'm okay. I have been without internet for the last 2 days because they're doing fucking controlled burn-offs in my area in preparation for the dry season. And they decided, or managed to, or fucked up badly enough, to burn down the cell tower and both NBN pits for the entire base.
Oh, well played.
That's about right. You'll just
So,
chalk that one
Whether
up
it
to
was
8.
sabotage or not, I don't know, but it happened.
Just chalk that one
And
up
the
to
only-
8.
Yeah. The only internet I've had in the last couple of days is at work using the Starlink antenna that we use when we go on trips.
Well,
That's it.
on the upside, you
Alright.
get to crack a book and have long conversations.
Long conversations.
Yeah.
After work, nobody wants to have long conversations about anything.
I don't know about that. Depends on the company, I think. But if you're brain dead,
Yeah,
it
well,
is good to just veg in front of the intranets. So when do they think they'll get it back? If they get like an ETA?
no, it's back now.
Oh, it's back.
Apparently, the cell tower came back 30 minutes after I got back from work. So
Wow.
I quite literally sat down. Well, at work, I was letting everyone know what was happening because we set up the Starlink antenna so that we could have a little bit of reception at work, so everyone could be like, to their families and shit. I'm not dead. We didn't get bombed. Someone just burnt down the cell tower.
Send a telegram to everybody.
Yeah, pretty much. And then I'm jumping on Discord, being, I had a whole bunch of things that I was supposed to do this week for Star Citizen bullshittery. But I didn't get any of it done because the last 3 days I haven't had an internet connection. So I was letting the rest of my team know that I hadn't done any of it and that I'm probably not going to be ready for the weekend.
Oh, shit.
And then, miraculously, after I sent that, I drove back home from work, sat down in my chair, started taking my shoes off, and then my phone blew up because the internet had just been put back up.
Well, there you
Just get
go.
like
Perfect
50
timing.
million text messages.
Pretty much.
And we're about to capture Kilo.
Excellent. We're about a quarter of the way to Bethlehem. Maybe third. Near over the top of it by the looks.
Alright, what needs bombing?
Really just the southeast part of the map. Any and every single bomb you can put on there.
Yeah, that's a lot. But the question is, how far do I have to fly with these bombs?
There's not a base close.
Ah, that's right. Slightly less bomb, possibly.
We're
Oh
just
wow.
really
Yeah, that's a
good.
really long way away.
Mm-hmm.
What, Katasi is 115, Batumi is 150?
Mm-hmm.
Is there?
There's Beslan to the north as well. I'm flying out of there.
Yeah. But I'm flying Strike Eagle. I'm just gonna make sure that we've got some. There's only one at Katasi, I'm just gonna fly it. 2 bags. plenty. If we got a whatchamacallit up?
A tanker, yeah.
JTAC? JTAC. I don't need tanker, I can fly that 150. That's fine. I'm in JTAC just so that I can have some peaky target information on the map. DPS grid, whatnot. So I can use JDAMs instead of stupid bombs.
If you got rotary wing, that would be perfect too.
Oh yeah. Oh, we've got quite a few targets out there. Like they're marked on the map. What is more threatening to you guys?
All the SAMs.
I can do that. SAMs are my specialty.
Good.
How many searching and tracking radars do we have out there?
There's a lot. There's 8 of them, I think, my last count.
1, 2... Might not be able to do this in one pass. First time I've said that. 3... 4...
So that's
5...
right, mate. Oof.
Ooh, that is an SA5 out there. Okay.
6, 7... 8. 8 for the big ones, anyway. And I can carry 9 bombs.
There's a 10 shield right there. I can do 10 shields.
Fucking night mission.
The bloody red mountain range on the way, it would seem.
What is going on with my targeting pod?
What is going on with my HOTAS? Oh.
Something's destroyed.
Where in Australia are you if they're burning off? You must be
Uh,
outside the city.
fucking up near Darwin.
It's hot, damn hot.
Yeah, up near. I say near Darwin, not really. RAF base Tyndall.
Oh yeah, I know it. I know it.
If that helps.
My sister's husband was in the
Yeah.
Air Force for. He's retired now, but he did
Your
it.
sister's husband. I don't know
Yeah.
why you don't just say my brother-in-law.
I have trouble calling him my brother-in-law. So, I don't know.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah, he was. In fact, he was a Herc loadmaster back in
Oh.
the day. So
What was he
yeah.
doing up here then? You don't have Hercs.
Well, in and out of. I think he was based in Townsville, Williamtown. Where else did he go? He was there for a
Richmond?
stint. So he used to do like training, like train the trainer stuff. So he might have been teaching.
Yeah, that's not uncommon.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tyndall's a weird spot for a Lodi.
Yeah, I don't think he was there for long because my sister didn't go. My sister didn't go with him, so he was just. He must have been based out of Townsville at the time.
Yeah, possibly. But yeah, I'm up here doing fucking shit.
Shit.
Yeah, shit.
Guess slow.
Yeah. Just existing at the moment.
Yeah, that puts some context around how shit caught on fire.
Oh, well, they're just doing burn-offs. I fucking fucked up, clearly. It happens.
So.
People make mistakes. Not the biggest of deals.
Yeah, someone's going to have a lot of explaining to do, I imagine.
Yeah, I imagine someone at the local fire squad now no longer works at the local fire squad. This is the first time the RAF have contracted out for the area of the base. And the reason they contracted out was because last time the RAFies fucked up and started a bushfire that went halfway to Darwin.
Well, so by all accounts, they did a good job this time. I think that puts it into context as well.
by all accounts, they fucked up less than we did, I guess.
Yeah.
You could say that.
Ah, we suck again.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, they made less of a mistake than we did, but they also hurt capability more. So, from a RAF standpoint, they fucked up more. From a public view standpoint, we fucked up more.
Yeah.
Oh, should we stop?
You done many postings?
Nah, this is my first. I just got here a couple of weeks ago too.
Cool.
Fucking learning shit.
Yeah. Well, that's something the RAF does well.
Teaches you things. Yeah.
Yep. Squish it into
One
everybody's
of the only
brains.
things the RAF does well. It pays their employees an exuberant amount of money to do a fairly simple job.
God, 200
And
knots.
then
This thing is...
teaches-
There you go.
Oh, I miscounted. There is more targets here than I have bombs.
It's okay. I've got 6 away at it.
God, it's pretty with the blood moon spilling through the clouds, falling off the edge of the mountain.
Six what? JSAP.
4 JSOS, 2 harms.
Yeah, righto. Well, I'll do my best to clean up whatever's left once I get over there.
I wonder if you could navigate by the stars in this game if it's correctly geo-positioned.
I don't know.
That'd be a challenge.
That's a really good question.
That would be a challenge, yeah.
Ah,
Ooh, I have a helicopter right next to me. Haha.
Fuck. So far out still.
it's nice to be not flying through a frickin' snowstorm.
Nice to be what? Sorry?
Not flying through a frickin' snowstorm. When was it this campaign when it started up? It was just like a frickin'
Yeah, everything's all snow,
yeah, it was like soup.
Yeah, but it's nighttime, so it's not that much better anyway.
It was like zero visibility. Like you had to be like almost wheels down before you saw the strip. Crazy. I think Jimmy said there was like a moving storm, like a system that travelled across the map. And every time I spawned, it'd be on me.
Yeah, it just followed you around.
Totally.
Have those bombs hit yet?
Yeah, they're probably still in on it. The harms probably hit.
Looks like they did.
Coming off the top of those mountains now.
There's some shit down there burning, so looks like you did hit. Now I have to redesignate targets because you blew up some of the ones that I had marked. God damn it, why do you have to be good at your job?
I know, sorry.
Arctic brings the heat. That's how the song goes.
I think so.
Yeah.
Hmm.
What time is it where you are, Arctic?
I think last I checked was like 132-ish.
I'm going to say it's crickets with all our US players. Not surprisingly.
And splash.
What you
He's
fucking
dead.
doing?
I shot a helicopter out of the sky.
Right. I was gonna say, what the fuck are you shooting at out there?
Yeah, he's not on the map. Or at least he's not on radar.
Probably because he got hit by a fucking... Killed the AWACS the other day.
Nice.
Very disappointed when it just fucking respawned.
Mm-hmm. F-15Es. Yeah, we might finish this campaign tonight. I'm gonna jump in A10 that to me and just lay waste on all this once you're done.
Yeah, drop in for 40 minutes and just win. Made a win. My contribution is
You've got me out here, right? So you've just got, like, firepower for days.
Yeah.
Damn,
explosives out the wazoo.
And then when I'm in an A10, I can bring the heat for like hours on end.
Yeah, this thing's crazy because it can do the 150-mile flight with like 9 bombs on it, turn around and go home.
Mm-hmm.
Reload, go back out, drop another 9 bombs, come back. And just do it for hours.
Well, we would greatly appreciate you doing that tonight.
Yeah. The only issue this one has is fighting an SA-10. At about 60 miles, you have to start deciding whether or not you're gonna drop altitude and, you know, make an ingress. Like, right now I'm at 66 miles. I'm about to cross the threat ring for the fucking
I just
the
watched you
SA-10.
jettison all your shit. That was cool.
I didn't jettison anything, what?
I did.
Oh, you did. Yeah, you're about to watch me fly for 60 miles at like 10 feet.
Doing what you do best. Do you use their terrain?
I don't know if you played with me before.
Yeah, I have. We took out
yeah.
the SAM site near around here.
Yeah, this is how I did it last time as well. No, I don't trust the TF radar.
You don't trust R2D2?
What I do trust, no, I trust the nav flow.
Mhm.
So, you know, like one of the, I've got 2 pods on the front of the jet there. One of them's a navigation pod, one's the targeting pod.
Mhm.
I trust the nav pod, like, with my life, because it's just a camera, and I can get the nav pod to display what it sees directly on my HUD.
Mhm.
And then, even at night, I can follow what the nav pod sees and dodge the ground. And because the nav pods flare as well, I can see smoke. Like if smoke gets fired, I can see smoke in the air.
Nice. Very nice.
Like from a SAM site, like a mile out, I can see. Well, not a mile, like 10 miles out, I can see.
I've taken to
It's very nice.
hand dancing while I'm streaming, which is great if you're watching on Twitch live because you can hear my Spotify, but if you're watching on YouTube you can't, so I just look like a dickhead moving my hands around. I mean,
I've heard the terrain following radar is very good in the game. I can't bring myself to trust it.
Mhm.
I don't know why. I had a bad experience with it once because I didn't do it properly. And I know that's not the jet's fault, that was my fault, but it's kind of put me off it.
No
well,
worries.
I think I found our airport.
Yep, and I'm.
One of my mates uses it.
I'm off your right wing about
One of my mates uses it
15 miles or so.
extensively.
Cool.
Me?
I'll keep visual separation. Yeah, no, dog door. I'll make sure I keep visual
Oh,
separation on you. You can have the priority if you want.
Yeah, it's probably going
I've
to take.
still
I've
got,
got plenty of fuel.
Worth 4,000 pounds.
Yeah.
So
I mean, I got fuel for days. If you want to go in, I'm happy to circle.
Okay, perfect. Awesome, sweet. I lost visual. Are you in the club? Nope, there you are. Okay, cool. I don't have sight on the runway though.
The runway is. I'm just about over the top of it, so it's under my nose, starboard.
Kelly.
Yep. I'm 6,000 feet.
What
It's
time is
probably
it?
3,000.
In game.
Sun just went down about
What's
half
the
an hour
local
ago.
time currently?
Yeah,
for
sun
fuck's
went
sake.
down, and then you guys just hopped on. So, sorry.
Well, that's really annoying. That means the sun's not coming back up for a long time.
For a while, yeah. This is gonna have to be night opera. It's not gonna be fun to watch. It's gonna be fun to do.
The sunset was fun.
Yeah, that's the thing I hate about night flying is that
I like night up. Night up's fun, but then it looks
really
like
fun to
shit
do
on stream.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like dog door streaming, and it's not fun to watch sometimes.
No, exactly.
I mean, you got night vision on
Because
there,
there's
so
just
that's
nothing
not
going on.
Yeah. Well, you have this
I've got-
very narrow aperture to look through.
Yeah,
But it's
Dog,
I've got
I'm on 5 Mile Final.
a little bit of night vision, I guess.
Copy that. Where am I?
I've got the flare pod giving me a visual representation of the ground. That's about it.
I'm just north of the.
I got
strip.
visual.
I can
separation.
have
Yeah.
night. I think I have night vision on this. Like the game it models it. I just don't use it.
Mhm.
I don't know why. Probably should, to be honest.
What direction are you
Oh,
coming in from?
fucking scrape in the ground.
I missed that dog door. What'd you say?
What direction are you coming in from? Oh, I see. Never mind.
I'm coming in from the east. Yep, I'm down low to the ground right now.
Yeah. I'll just do a long downwind on my current heading.
Oh, you don't need to extend your downwind. I'm actually almost on the ground.
Oh, sweet.
Alright, 10 miles, making my attack run now.
This is. I'm glad I joined. This
You guys
is a fun
can watch
little
the
flight.
shenanigans if you feel like it.
Missed that again. What would you say, Doctor?
Oh, I said. I'm glad I joined. It's a relaxing flight in the Herc.
The Herc is such a fun aircraft to fly.
It's really.
And I'm wheels down now.
I saw your landing lights cross me
Nice.
under my right wing. I'm gonna try and dirty her up with a tight base turn. I'll do this like a Spitfire landing.
And I'm off the active.
Copy.
Alright, first set of bombs is away. Turning back in, 12 miles.
I had like a week of really shitty frames in DCS on everything actually, and I went through the whole change my drivers, change all the settings, update DLSS, and blah blah blah. And finally got it back. Actually, it's running beautifully again. So it's actually arguably running better than it was before.
It's a beautiful looking aircraft. you got right
Ooh,
now.
I just got fucking smacked by a S-15.
Mhm.
I'm watching this landed, and
How
we got a
early?
howitzer out to your left side.
Yeah, I can. That's not a gun. This is a gun, just in case. I actually did a coin sight, like landed on a mountain.
What did I get hit by?
And put up with the like from the ground, lit it up.
Hmm. Also, if you're in a C-130, you can land next to the target and just light it up with the howitzer.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I mean. Like I
funny.
kind of found a mountain range, stopped to the side of it, just out of their firing range, and just lit it
and
up.
just light 'em up.
Great. Yeah, yeah.
That was a beautiful landing too, by the way.
I think so. Too kind.
So one of the SA-10s is good.
Damn,
And I'll
that's great.
have them take out SA-5s at St. Mike. Oh, I have to be on that team, don't I?
Is there an order in which I should unload?
Selfless Criterion 43 said, cheap
Just,
viewers on
I was
stream
gonna say, you can just put empty
remove the space,
on your
add
preset.
XPTO.
Cool. Apparently, cheap viewers on streamboo.com. Who'd have thunk it? Remove the space.
Alright, where are you at Beslan? Alright, let me see if I can spawn and not spawn inside of you.
I put my camera inside the belly of the beast,
Nice.
with the expectation that I could open the door at some point. Love it. That's so cool. In exactly the right spot.
Nice.
Very cool. And
You see my skin?
It was just black when I was looking at you before.
Okay, no worries.
But, well, it was just very dark where you were.
Yeah, no, it's I'm wearing a FedEx skin.
Oh, are you? Oh, sorry, you just spawned in now, you mean?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not seeing that. It's weird. Have you got library link?
I do. Yep, that's going right now too.
Sweet. Well, I will have that, no doubt. What the hell am I doing? I am F4, F8, F10, isn't it? F10, CTLD, F7, manage troops, drop troops, extract troops.
For you, yeah. Did you do your arm up or arming menu or mission resources menu? I think it is. It's,
I did,
left
yeah.
Alt and then Alt-3.
Oh,
Awesome. And then so you're unloaded.
no, not yet. No,
Oh, okay.
you have to
Yeah,
unload.
that would I'd do it first. For the troops, they're you got to drop them outside the base. Otherwise, they're just going to return to the base.
Oh, I see. Well, I won't do that then yet. So I need to just go to the menu again there, F8. Yeah, refuel. You just right click and click unload, don't you, on the Herc? Remove payload.
No, for so if you load it up with Mavericks, did you load it with Mavericks?
Yeah.
Okay, so then it'd be left Alt and then apostrophe
Oh, hang on.
for your loadout. Or you can go to the comms menu and it's ground crew rearm and refuel.
Yeah, that's where it is.
then
And then you right
where it
click
says
on
select.
that. That's where you go. Select.
Yeah, where it says select loadout, just go ahead and click that, and then click empty.
And
Yep. And then
Oh,
once it's
shortcut.
offloaded, then I should be able to see them.
Yep, there they go.
Is that SA-10 out of commission?
Yes, but I think the SA-5 and the SA-15, and there's like 6 more of them still in commission. With the SA-10, I
Yeah. I need to know. I only care about whether or not that SA-10 is going to shoot me down on the way in.
Mhm.
Right now.
You brought
'Cause-
72 of them? Oh my gosh.
72 what?
Oh my gosh, there's 72 in inventory.
Yeah, I don't mess around. I always over-engineer solutions.
I'm not even complaining, I'm not even mad. This'll be enough to win the war and then some.
You said get as many as you can. So I did.
Heck yeah.
Which SAM are still active?
I just need to go a little away from the strip, you're saying, and then
Yeah,
unload?
you just have to be, so when you look at the map, there should be either a circle or a shape or whatever that's blue. You just have to be outside of that blue shape on the map.
Best lane. Oh, I see. So I'm going to have to take off.
The SA-5's out because it has no
Actually,
track radar. The SA-6 is not.
Oh no. Ah, jeez. I'm gonna have to undo all this.
what?
I'm gonna jump in an OV-10 real quick. Our capture helicopter cannot, it can't land, so it can't capture. So I'm gonna jump in an OV-10 and really quick capture it.
Yeah, cool.
So dumb. It's really dumb.
There are some great radio voices in the 56 OG. You and Fifi, damn. You know.
Yeah,
I mean, I got a
I
good
have the
face.
worst radio voice.
I got a good face for radio.
I got a voice for print.
Yeah. Yeah, we have a lovely
Where
voice.
is the SAM
Arctic Broad,
site?
250 credits. Did I get any credits for that? Oh no, it doesn't register,
you did.
does it? No, I think you have to tally and get Jimmy to do some magic. I can't be asked with any of that.
SA-15. Let's do SAM Mike for a strike.
Sam Mike is out of commission.
I'm just rolling
It
up
has
the
no
runway.
track radar for the SA-5, so it can't do anything.
Am I cleaning it? Yep, I'm clean. Select roll.
Is there going to be a fence that stops me
Yeah.
taking off?
Yeah,
I'm rolling.
Sam Lima has an SA-6 track radar that's still active. Everything else is SA-15s, SA-8, SA-19s that have, well, they can launch themselves.
Now I can actually see the ground too.
We put the fence around the entire airport. That reduced my capacity to just taxi it off the blue zone.
Alright, are you on the runway?
No, I'm off the runway. I'm dirting her up for a landing in the field. I can be a ways from the strip. Yeah, I don't have to be.
No, I'll just
Close.
jump on the runway. That's fine. I'm gonna take off from the runway in an OV-10.
Yeah,
I just don't. I didn't want to conflict with you.
Yeah, no, I'm well clear. It's all good. It's all good.
Perfect. All right. Yep. I'm jumping on the runway right now.
Doing a bunny hop. I forgot my
You did?
boost was on. My reverse
Nice.
thrust.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, you lean backwards.
Yeah.
Lean back. Right. I'm in the air in an OV10.
Bronco.
Yep, and I'm gonna hurry up and get there. Vector 170. Perfect. All right. En route.
Nice.
It's so dumb that it's on the side of a mountain, so the helicopter can't capture it.
It is dumb.
So long as another helicopter doesn't take off, we should be fine.
Yeah, so,
From Lima.
Yep.
I do have a Hawk battery up on the mountain next to Lima, or on next to Kilo. So it shouldn't be it should be shooting down all the helicopters that come up there.
Sweet. Shit. Am I outside the blue zone?
Stand by one. You are. Yes, you are out.
Sweet. And is it extract or drop troops? Extract.
Drop.
presumably.
Drop. Extract means that they're on the ground and you want them back in your vehicle.
Oh, I see. Drop all troops. Drop platoon 16. Drop troop 16 in action. There they go.
Go, little troops, go! And then if you have combined arms, you can send them south to. Go
I have
capture
combined
things.
arms, but I don't know how to use them.
It's a little tough to explain.
Yeah, it's alright.
We can do it during the training. No worries. During training cycle, which I imagine Jimmy's going to want to do a training cycle, if only for a week, between this war and the next one.
Yeah, God knows I need it.
Yeah, we all do. Yep.
Oh, I don't know about that.
Because I might break down and jump into the F-18 again too.
Eee.
I've been working on the F6. Actually, you know what? I do have taskings on the 16. I want to get good on. And then there's some final stuff for the A10 that I want to make sure I'm mastered on. Like instrument landings in the A10.
Yeah.
It's not been working very well for me lately. Well, ever, but still.
Right. I imagine you'll pick it up pretty quickly. So I have to go land again, don't I? Well, actually, presumably there's no points for dropping troops.
There's unlimited Hercules, so I've just been despawning Hercules.
Or actually, we'll do that. So select role.
Yeah, I
Is
think
it
there's
just
unlimited
release-
cargo aircraft.
Release
Yeah,
slot?
you can either release slot or you can just switch your role. Either or, it's your option. But yeah, I was gonna say there's no worry for losing Hercs because it's unlimited.
I got a metric.
Same with Broncos. Same with
Ton.
Chinooks. Really, anything that can do CTLD is unlimited in this campaign, it's been great. It's been really like we're spoiled with being able to run cargo.
Totally.
Time is it? It is 1:45 for me.
I've not flown
That's not
the
too bad.
Bronco.
Was that?
I've not flown the Bronco. It looks like fun.
It's so much fun to fly. So you got the cargo element of it, but then also it's got guns on it. You've got about 45 seconds worth of trigger pull on this thing for 50 cows. And then you can carry up to 5 slots of 7 slots with the 2 sidewinders, but you can do 5 slots of air to ground.
Can you look to your left?
So if you want,
There we go. Smile. Can you say fromage?
Okay.
Yeah,
Cheese.
there we go.
Or as the Japanese say, chizu.
Jizu! Kawaii! Yeah. Domo arigato.
Yeah. I spent a year there back in 2021. It was so much fun.
Yeah, I travelled a bit in, well, actually, about, 10 years ago now. So, been about 5 weeks. It's great. Takamatsu, Tokyo. I love the culture, love the food. Done bonsai for like 35 years, so. But I think that might be me. Done. Lived there for a year. What did you do?
I worked at a resort for security.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, they had
Nice.
there's a military resort on the north side of the Okinawa, and I was one of the two security guys there.
That's good.
Why is everyone in the States military? Or like worked? Everybody I know that is like American either was in the military, worked with the military, worked for the military, or had something to do with the military.
More common than people think. Yeah.